we have a good amount of like information to like put it together.
Organize it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plan right now is, we are
Where do I show?
doing the altor vaccine policy, that's the first slide, beautiful, make it pretty.
Put it in
Then
the bottom.
second
And then I
slide
just made a new, put that in
is
7.
saying our why, right? So we're a nursing home in Florida, we want people to be like happy in their last years, we want them to
Yes.
feel okay being out and about in our nursing home, we don't want them to feel locked up, all of that. And then second one, we go, okay, in Florida, 20.5% of the people are 65 and older, and there is a very high death rate in the state. We know there's 311 people every day, basically, that's a 7-day average, but we don't know the senior citizens
Yeah.
death rate. Okay, so we need that, if we can
The
find it.
7-day average is only for, is the overall average.
Data. I'm gonna put need senior citizen data if we can find it. If not, we can just say that in general, there's 300.
I thought you found that one, the need senior I thought you had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Okay,
you wanna-
and then
do you wanna
this
post it?
website should
We
go
need
down
to
there,
do
I'm gonna
it.
take it off. Okay, that's, the second slide is
Which
all
data?
about Florida
Sorry?
in general, taking into account senior
I'm
citizens.
going to,
And then
okay.
the fourth one is nursing home stats. So we have the two ones that you said, the 691,000 residents confirmed
That's
cases,
cumulative across the country.
cross-country cumulative, cross-country
Did you listen to this? There's an article that came out on 20th of January. It says Florida leads the nation in vaccines for ages 65 plus with seniors first approach. And the paragraph starts with, Florida was the first state in the nation to vaccinate more than 500,000 individuals 65 years of age or older, and is one of only 3 states to administer vaccines to more than 1 million people.
So you're saying Florida has vaccinated a lot of people?
I
I
mean,
mean, it
I
states
think that they have it on, what website is that?
500.
I'm just gonna add,
I'm gonna share.
half of those people are Latinos that went to Florida. All my friends went to Miami.
Just
No,
go- did you get the
because
vaccine?
in my country, you couldn't get vaccinated if you were under 60, so everybody just,
Everyone's
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody's
that's
just
true.
went.
Only my company traveled to
Look at
Florida.
this graph.
Yeah,
Person
exactly.
did the
So-
vaccination administered to
so
seniors,
it's
and Florida
true, but
is
it's
the
not
youngest.
people that live there.
So I think-
But I don't know,
More
the
than
research is about
65%.
American citizens
I-
or any person, because
I mean, if you
I
are
don't think
living,
We're gonna
they
bury that
are
information.
considering
We're gonna hide that
immigrants
information right there.
or tourists, I
We
think.
could have taken.
if you're living in a nursing home in Florida, you have to be,
we
it's
could
not
have taken
like tourism or
Massachusetts itself,
anything.
and
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
one of the lowest
Okay.
ones.
So, like, I don't think it's pertinent to say that because I can, like, I'm
There's just
sure
so many
half of
more
it is
people in Florida.
Latinos that.
But I
live
think
there.
our focus is actually on health workers, on nursing home workers, not just people who are vaccinated generally in Florida.
We need, our scope for this is
Yeah.
nursing homes in Florida.
Exactly,
We
so
don't
I
care
think-
about the rest of the state, we
Exactly.
just care about the
So I
nursing
think what
homes.
he just showed now is like very.
That is for the 65 plus age ones, which I
Well,
used.
because I have an article right here from 2 weeks ago, from September 15th, where it says Florida nursing homes have the nation's highest COVID death rate. Over the last month, 237 Florida nursing home residents have died.
Okay.
So there's an actual number.
We
can
should
use.
put that in the slide that we're gonna get profits because nobody else is vaccinated.
Here, so the Florida has a population of 20.6 million, and 20% of that is 4 million, something about 4 million.
Yeah.
And that is the old age
Yeah,
people. And out of that, 500,000, the state according to this, are vaccinated. There's still a lot left, you know.
yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, I think-
3.5
Okay,
million.
but just so that
I'll
we
be
get
honest.
the gist of it, we go, introduction, why are we a nursing home? Because we care about people, blah, blah, blah. And then Florida stats is just in general death rate, how many people 65 and older we have and stuff like that. And then we go to nursing home stats across the country, so we have death rates and everything, just to, and then we still have to research one slide for how vaccines improve life. And this is the order that I'm saying it in, so it goes, why Florida nursing home, how vaccines improve life, and then profits that we will get because we vaccinated our work.
I've got a question.
Vaccinated.
Okay, but I think is the point of this presentation is to the board members. The first question I will do is, what will we do with the people who don't want to be vaccinated? Yeah, what
And I think the whole point of the mandate is that you're vaccinated or you're gone.
The mandatory mean everyone have to
You have to have it.
get
Yeah.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the mandatory.
Yeah, but you have to see that in Florida, 55% of the employees don't want to be vaccinated. So you will
Yeah.
be in risks more than a half of your workforce only for the policy.
But we
But-
have to
yeah.
develop a strategy. We can fire those employees from the organization, so they will agree on, yeah, so that's
Yeah.
right.
Why you
And
fire only
Pakistan, the
vaccinated?
people who are not willing to
Yeah.
get vaccines, they are fired. Their salaries are stopped.
Definitely,
Yeah.
if you're
So those
working
are like
somewhere.
They will fire.
recommendations.
Yeah.
No,
The
because
question
I mean,
is-
you tell them like, look, you can either get vaccinated or you're fired, and most people will be like, I'm not gonna spend my time being unemployed in the middle of
Yeah.
COVID
Exactly, the
rather than
situation
get
now.
vaccinated. I don't think.
But then should we also
I
consider
don't
the
agree.
Just think vaccination is the only way to survive.
Because
And
your vaccination status is not a protected class in the United States, so you can legally fire people for not being vaccinated.
Yeah.
So they have no legal recourse to,
Yeah,
So take
that,
action.
yeah, you can do that, right? Well,
so yeah, you can,
Yeah.
only thing you cannot fire people for is if they're a protected class. So I can't fire you because you're a minority, I can't fire you because
yeah,
you're straight or gay or anything, I can't fire you because, you're a Christian or you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Those are the
Okay.
things that you're
Yeah,
protected
so
for,
the-
you're not protected over your
So
vaccination
our
status.
argument will be, this is a policy and all people
That's
Yeah.
it.
should.
You get the vaccine or you're gone.
Yeah.
Or if
Cool.
you have like a valid reason, like if I get the vaccine, I'm gonna die, then but you need a doctor's note. That's what universities are doing.
What if you
like,
consider the side
a
effects
waiver.
perspective, like side effects of COVID vaccine? What if the old people are more prone to getting the side effect?
We're not
than
saying,
We're
we're
not
not saying old
vaccinating
people, we're not vaccinating old people, we're just vaccinating
The
the
workers.
employees
Health
of
workers.
the nursing home,
Yeah.
employees? Okay.
that's all.
So I think there should be a slide that you're talking about, so we should end it on why recommendations, like the reasons, the benefits of, so we've given the stats, we've given the numbers and all of that.
Okay,
So there should be the ask,
So,
you get like
think-
really clear to say this is why we want this to be done. So and that should be tied to the benefits of taking the
So
vaccine.
yes, but then I don't think that should be its own slide, I think that should be repurposed of number 6. We can say benefits of higher COVID safety standards, and then part of that can be profits, part of that can be all these extra things.
Well, I agree with you, but when you're talking to executives, you have to tie it to the bottom line. And that is the whole point of this. This is not to just show you stats. Why should you make this mandatory? Do you understand? So what are our recommendations to making this mandatory? So you've said your benefits. I agree that we can actually make it, but it should just be very clear, is the point I'm making. So it should not just be part of a slide that you can't really see what its recommendation has to be clear. So after telling me the benefits, what are you asking me to do? Do you understand what? So those are really clear, they have to be clear action points.
So aren't we gonna say that straight from the beginning, slide 1?
No,
We want a
no, no,
vaccination
no.
policy?
No, but no.
You're building a case, and then you have to land it somewhere. The landing should now be the recommendations, the recommendations that we've shown you all the numbers and all of that. So what do you want me to do with the numbers? Do you understand what I mean?
So you mean, what will we win if we approve the policy? Because
Exactly.
that's something that's, I am
Exactly.
thinking, okay, the policy says, okay, all what you say, we all know.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
but,
So what do you want me
why?
to do?
Yeah, because we are in a state, Florida, where the popular opinion is not to get vaccinated.
We need to stop.